Namaskaram, dear souls. Today we are about to step into the mystical journey of Siddhar Konkanavar, one of the greatest alchemists and yogic scientists from the sacred lineage of Siddhar Agasthiyar. He was not just a sage. He was a spiritual scientist who discovered how the human body can be transformed into divine light through a sacred process called Kayakalpa. His life is not just a story. It is a living reminder that divinity lies hidden within our very breath, waiting to be awakened. Early life Siddhar Konkanavar was born in the Konkan region along the western coast of India, a place blessed with forests, rivers, and sacred hills. That's why he came to be known as Konkanavar, meaning the one from Konkan. From childhood, he was deeply introspective. While other children played, he would sit by the sea, gazing at the endless horizon and whispering ancient mantras that came to him naturally. He would often ask his mother, "Who breathes through me? What is this light that moves inside?" Those were not mere questions. They were the early signs of Jnana Vikara, the inquiry into the self. Even at a young age, he practiced silence, simplicity, and compassion, the qualities known as Siddha Lakshanam, signs of an evolved soul. The quest begins. 3 minutes as he grew, his longing for truth became uncontainable. He left home and began wandering through the western Ghats, meditating in caves, forests, and temple courtyards. This period of wandering is called tapas, intense spiritual practice or inner fire that purifies the soul. He observed nature deeply, the flow of rivers, the dance of fire, the rhythm of his breath. He realized that the same energy that moves the stars also moves within us. Yet one question burned in his heart. If the soul is eternal, can the body also be transformed into light? Meeting the great guru, guided by destiny, Konkanavar traveled southwards to Kolli Hills in Tamil Nadu, the divine abode of Siddhar Agasthiyar, the father of Tamil Siddha tradition. Agasthiyar Siddhar, known for balancing the energies of the earth, welcomed him with a smile that carried centuries of wisdom. Agasthiyar saw in Konkanavar the purity and determination of a true seeker. He initiated him into the Rasaveda, the sacred alchemy that purifies both matter and mind. Agasthiyar told him, "The body is the temple of God. Preserve it, purify it, and it shall reveal immortality." Under his guidance, Konkanavar learned Kayakalpa, the supreme process of rejuvenation and transformation. Understanding Kayakalpa 5 minutes, let's understand what Kayakalpa really means. Kaya means body and kalpa means transformation or perfection. It is an ancient spiritual scientific practice taught by Agasthiyar to reverse aging, purify the body, and awaken divine consciousness. The process involves herbal alchemy, preparing rare medicines from herbs and metals that rejuvenate the cells. Breath control, pranayama, aligning the breath with universal rhythm. Meditation, dhyana, focusing on the jyoti, inner light within the heart. Sattvic living, a life of purity in thought, word, and action. Through this, the body becomes light, the mind becomes still, and the soul merges with the Paramananda, supreme bliss. Agasthiyar once told him, Kayakalpa is not to live forever in the body, but to make the body a bridge to realize the soul. This wisdom became the very essence of Konkanavar's life. Mastery. Over the elements, Konkanavar practiced Kayakalpa and Vasa Yoga for years in the caves of Kortalam and Kolli Hills. Vasa Yoga means the mastery over breath and life force, prana. By regulating the breath, he entered deep states of silence where the heartbeat slowed and thoughts vanished. He also attained Panchabhuta Siddhi, mastery over the 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, space. He realized that the human body and the universe are made of the same cosmic material. Through this realization, he could influence the elements, bring rain, heal the sick, and even transmute metals, not through magic, but through alignment with universal energy. He taught his disciples that Rasaveda, alchemy, is not merely about turning metals into gold, but about transforming ignorance into wisdom. His wanderings and teachings. After years of sadhana, Konkanavar traveled to many sacred regions, Chidambaram, Madurai, Palani, and Kolli Hills. Each place holds his divine footprint. He shared his teachings in simple words. Know your breath and you will know your soul. He taught pranayama and dhyana not as rituals, but as doorways to silence. He spoke about ahimsa, nonviolence, and satya, truthfulness, as the first steps toward transformation. Konkanavar emphasized that the mind is the true laboratory. If one can purify thought, speech, and action, the inner Mercury, which symbolizes consciousness, becomes stable, leading to enlightenment. One of his disciples once asked, "Master, what is the sign of a true Siddhar?" He smiled and said, "When compassion flows effortlessly and the ego dissolves, that is the sign of a true Siddhar." The state of immortality. 3 minutes. In his later years, Siddhar Konkanavar resided in Kolli Hills, a powerful mountain range known for the energy of many Siddhars. There, in deep meditation, he practiced the final stages of Kayakalpa, where the body begins to transform into light. He spent months in silence, absorbing prana from nature, drinking only herbal elixirs, and meditating on the Bindu, divine point of creation. Finally, in a moment of supreme realization, he entered Jiva Samadhi, the state of liberation while the body is still alive. It is said that his Samadhi still vibrates in Kolli Hills, near Arapaliswara temple, and seekers who meditate there can feel a subtle electric vibration as if his energy is still guiding them. Core teachings of Siddhar Konkanavar. Let us recall his golden words that carry timeless wisdom. The body is the gateway to the soul. Respect and purify the body. It is the divine laboratory. Control the breath, conquer the mind. Through pranayama, the restless mind becomes still. True alchemy is the transformation of ignorance into awareness. Metals and medicines are outer symbols. Real transformation happens within. Live in balance with nature. The body and the planet are one organism. Harming nature is harming oneself. Seek amaratva not of flesh, but of consciousness. Amaratva means immortality, not of the body, but of awakened awareness. Conclusion: Siddhar Konkanavar's life is not a myth, it's a living message. He proved that when the mind becomes pure and breath aligns with spirit, even the physical body can become divine. His journey from the Konkan coast to Kolli Hills shows us that enlightenment is not a distant dream. It's a living possibility for all who seek sincerely. Till the next time you take a deep breath, remember the words of Konkanavar. Within this breath lies the secret of eternity.